Hi, I'm Mrs. Figgins and I am the Director of Drama here at St Peter's School. With me in the department is also Mr. Leary.
Hello.
Miss Veazey.
Hi.
And Miss Burns.
Hello, welcome to the drama department.
The A-Level Drama and Theatre Studies course at St Peter's is aimed at students with an academic interest in theatre. Students will work practically and creatively throughout the course, creating performances for live audiences in addition to supporting written documentation and a final written exam. It will develop confidence and communication skills as well as exploring some of the most radical and stimulating theatre around. Throughout the course, students will be exposed to a wide variety of plays, theatre practitioners and styles of performance. Texts are studied from the perspective of actor, director, designer and critic, and students also have the opportunity to devise an original piece of theatre. There is a firm emphasis on contemporary theatre practice and creating provocative, dynamic and cutting-edge theatre which stimulates and challenges its audiences. In addition to developing performance, analytical and critical skills, candidates also develop their knowledge and understanding of the historical, social, cultural and political contexts of drama and theatre.
Component 1 is the devised component. You will use a key extract from a published play, a really exciting play. To inspire your piece, and you will devise with the influence of a chosen practitioner. So that will be somebody like
Brecht, the Paper Birds,
Berkoff.
Knee-high.
Frantic Assembly,
Arto.
Punch Drunk.
Gecko are our chosen practitioners for artistics devising, and we're using their style of fluid movement and ensemble work in our devising piece this year. And they really focus on breath and movement together and making the whole piece flow to really portray the narrative to the audience.
Alongside the devised performance, you will submit a portfolio. Now, the portfolio will plot the progress of your piece from the early development stages when you responded to the key extract, all through the development phase when you improved the piece and you came up with challenges and opportunities, and then finally you'll evaluate the whole process and the final performance.
So component 2 is the performing component, where you get to perform a play, and you get to perform a monologue or duologue. It's also the component where there's no writing. Also at A-level, there are other exciting components that you can do within theatre. So, for instance, you can study many of the aspects of technical theatre. You can study costume design and set design, also sound and design, and my most favourite of all is lighting design, which is what I'm working on at the moment.
Component 3 is the written component, worth 40% of your final grade. In Component 3, you have 4 questions to answer about 3 different subjects. 2 of those are set texts. This year, the set texts are Equus by Peter Schaffer and Wojciech by George Buchner.
Wojciech is one of the pieces we're studying this year. It's a play which is a social commentary on class, and it deals with the life of a rifleman in the German infantry called Franz Wojciech. It details his journey and his relationship with his sort of common law wife Marie, and how this affects him, and it eventually turns into sort of a psychological thriller that really sort of rocks you to the core, and it's a wonderful piece of theatre to learn.
You study the set text as a performer, as a director, and as a designer, and you have the opportunity to create your own performance concepts.
So for Wojciech, you get to design your own concept of it, which is obviously really fun because you get to be the director and the designer. You get to decide where your actors move and what set you have, what costume you have, and the lighting, which is really fun to explore all of those creative ideas. Yeah.
You also write about live theatre. Although most pupils at A-level have taken GCSE drama, it's not a course requirement. As long as you have a lot of interest in theatre, then we can catch you up to speed. The written element of the course is actually 70% of the final grade, and then there's 30 which you get for the practical work, which sounds like a lot in the weighting of the theory. But actually, the text that you study for the theory and the theatre that you go and see live, and the work that you do in lessons towards that theoretical component means that you spend a lot of time working practically in the course. There are 3 components in the A-level course, and actually one of the really great things for your exams is that you have already completed 2 of those components, which is 60% before we get to the June exam series. In fact, you will have completed 60% of your A-level before March, and then you will work towards the final written examination, which will be in June. A-level theatre classes tend to be about 3 to 8 people. It's really nice to have an intimate group, and the group size doesn't really matter because we choose text specifically for that year group. It's no secret that the coronavirus has had a massive impact on the theatre world, and we hope that that's going to start to change over the coming months. How does that affect us in the classroom? We're using more socially distanced techniques in the drama studio, we're choosing texts that help us work, and we are watching a lot more digital theatre. In fact, there's a lot more digital theatre available to us now, so you can see a lot more variety of theatre.
You love drama because you get to make your own theatre.
You create really good relationships with your group.
You get to learn about all the different theatre practitioners.
It's different from the rest of your subjects.
And it gives you a great experience of ensemble working.